Hello and welcome to the weekly moon update. In these videos, we talk about the moon energy and a little bit of astrology for the current week. In this video's case, we're talking about the week of November 18th through the 24th. We had a full moon in Taurus last week, so that means that this week we're going to have a last quarter moon. The light and the energy is decreasing, but we've still got some waxing gibbous energy here. So lots of energy, lots of light. I hope you enjoyed the Taurus moon energy. So let's jump into the moon energy of this week. So like I said earlier, we had our full moon last week. So we're starting off this week with a waning gibbous. The right side of the moon is kind of darkening and will slowly throughout the week continue to darken. And then we'll have our last quarter moon on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday we'll have a waning crescent moon. Waning means decreasing, and the crescent is the light part that you see here is that little Cheshire cat smile. Still a lot of energy. Like even a last quarter moon has a lot of energy, but from the last quarter on out is when you're really going to feel that energy and that light decrease and darken for our new moon in Sagittarius next week. So all of this month, the sun has been in Scorpio. So we've been hanging on to those Halloween Scorpio vibes for the month of November, aka Hallovember, but the sun is finally moving into Sagittarius on November 21st, which puts us into that epic quest storytelling, finding your next adventure, reflecting on this year, starting to look ahead at next year. We also have the holidays coming up, so there's lots of energy, a lot more energy and more action and movement with Sagittarius energy than with the dark, cleansing, clearing, reflecting Scorpio energy that we had earlier this month. So while the sun only transitions once a month, the moon changes signs every couple of days. So we're starting off Monday with a Cancer moon. Cancer energy, when the sun is in another water sign like Scorpio, I do feel like this really brings out the emotional aspect of Cancer. So you guys know that I don't really like starting off the week with a water sign, especially a water sign with a water sun, because I'm emotional and I'm dramatic and I find it difficult to get things done. However, Cancer, out of all of the water signs, is a cardinal sign, and all of the cardinal signs of the zodiac are at the beginning of a season. Like they're usually on like the first day of the season, which in Cancer's case is summer. So Cancer season starts on the first day of summer every year, and all cardinal signs have this like initiative to start things. They're very much self-starters and to get things done. And Cancer, mothering, nurturing, self-care energy can also be tough love energy, that like that push that you need to get out the door, the push that you need to get started with something, that push that you need to like get something done that like you just need to get done because you have to get it done. So just get it done already. It's like that clean your room kind of energy, mother energy. So out of all of the water signs, Cancer is okay to start off the week. Or, you know, you could just schedule schedule a massage on Monday or Tuesday and do that also. So self-care, but also like, do the things that you need to get done, do your laundry, pick up all the shit off the floor, like vacuum, like whatever it is that you need to get done, like get it done. However, if you're feeling emotional, I think a lot of people are feeling emotional these days. Hopefully the full moon in Taurus kind of brought in some stability and some like safety, being your own father energy that we were talking about last week, so that you're not feeling too emotional. But if you are, like, give yourself time and space to feel emotional. And then on Wednesday, around 6 o'clock in the morning, the moon starts to move. And then at 8:51, we'll be in Leo. We're moving from water to fire. And also, while the moon is in Leo, the sun is moving into Sagittarius. So we're really kind of feeling fiery energy in the middle of this week. So if you need to get things done and you weren't able to get them done on Monday and Tuesday, use this fire energy to like reignite that spark. Leo is a very creative sign, and Sagittarius is a very adventurous sign. It's like exciting and wants to do that next big thing. So this is finding the motivation within yourself with Leo and finding that inspiration with Sagittarius. So the middle of the week has this like, yeah, let's go, let's do this thing, let's try this out kind of energy to it. However, remember this, the light is decreasing as we make our way through this week, and Friday is when we have that 50% moon, 50% and decreasing moon on Friday. Friday has a little bit longer of a void of course time, which is when the moon is transitioning from one sign to another. So it's going to start to transition at 8:14 a.m. Friday morning, but won't technically be in Virgo energy until 6:01 p.m. Friday evening. So we're heading into the weekend with Virgo energy. Virgo is an earth sign. Mutable signs transition us from one season to the other. Virgo is transitioning us from summer to fall. So mutable signs have this very like flexible, mutable flow to them because they're like both of the things. They're like, I'm a little bit of summer, I'm a little bit of fall. And in Virgo's case, it helps us to like organize things. Virgo helps us get ready for fall and winter. It helps us move things around and put them in the right place. Virgo is really good at fixing things. So having a Virgo moon on the weekend very much has this energy of like, raking up the leaves and putting, I don't know, just like getting things done around the house, fixing things. So quite honestly, with the like getting the mama Cancer clean your room energy at the beginning of the week, and then the Virgo like get shit done energy at the end of the week, this is a very much like productive week, which is really nice for a waning gibbous moon energy, because we still have a lot of light, we still have a lot of energy. It's going to be next week when we're like having low energy and feeling low, feeling like it's time to slow down, it's time to hibernate. So this week is this is like new moon prep week. This is get your meal plans done, schedule your DoorDash delivery or your Instacart delivery or whatever, and do the things that are going to help make next week easier so that you can have low energy. You can throw something in the oven real quick that's already made, and you don't have to like spend an hour cooking dinner or whatever. And you can relax at the end of the evening instead of like rushing around trying to get things done. This deck has really been calling out to being used, so I'm really glad that we're able to use it this week. So we have Wolf Spirit from the Archangel Animal deck by Diana Cooper. Be independent, but work together. These regal canines originate from Sirius and have the mission of spreading the gold ray of Christ wherever they wander. They have formidable healing powers and are spiritual teachers in the animal kingdom. Individually, they are extremely independent, but are learning that it is more effective to work as a pack. When a wolf gives his trust, he gives his loyalty and his heart. This applies to their own kind and to those humans in whom they have developed confidence. Wolves are learning about family life, and its very strict hierarchy and discipline. That's so interesting that we have the, like, mother we had the, like, Taurus divine masculine, and then we have this, like, mothering Cancer energy at the beginning of the week, and I don't know, I guess I always feel like the Friday raking the leaves outdoor activities is like a father kind of energy, so it's interesting this card is talking about wolves are learning about family life with its very strict hierarchy and discipline. Males and females are considered equal, which means that masculine and feminine energy within the pack is balanced. Every wolf has a role to play so that each one feels needed and important. That's really interesting because I did a collective reading on stream. I guess at the time I'm airing this, it'll have been a couple weeks now. But we did a through the looking glass reading, which takes a look at like what's happening on the surface, like what we're seeing versus like what's happening subconsciously, like what's really happening, like reading between the lines kind of reading. And we had and it was right around the time of the election. So we had the emperor versus the empress, and there was very much this like dynamic of like the masculine versus the feminine, and like figuring out how to blend those energies together, how to make both masculine and feminine feel equal and supported, and that each one feels needed and important. That's interesting. So this is the card of the spiritual teacher. When you choose it, you are reminded to be disciplined about your spiritual practice, as this is very important to your progress. Act nobly and honorably, whatever the circumstances. Act nobly and honorably, whatever the circumstances, for many will look up to you. You must learn to trust your own inner guidance, then decide who you have confidence in and give them your loyalty. You need to know who you can trust because you have wisdom and healing to impart. Look for like-minded others who gather Look for like-minded others and gather them to you, as together you can fulfill your mission more effectively than if you work alone. Whether you are aware of it or not, you can spread the unconditional love and light of the golden ray of Christ, which is a huge energetic impact of those around you. Wow, so this is a really big card. I think like especially in the United States, as we're settling down from the election, I think that this is an important message. Just the keywords on the card: be independent but work together. Like we I think we like, if somebody has a different opinion than us, then like we just don't talk to them, or we don't associate with them, or we think that they're wrong and we're right. And a lot of times in the spiritual community, we're like, if it doesn't resonate, leave it. If you don't agree with it, walk away. If these people aren't supporting you, like, leave. But we still have to exist together. We still have to coexist together. So trying to find that balance and equilibrium of like, we disagree, but it's okay. We can still live in harmony and not have it be such this volatile situation of you're right, I'm wrong, black, white. There is this gray, the beautiful gray wolves that we have here. Like they can teach us to work together. So our crystal, I don't know why I'm starting with the crystal. I usually start with the chakra, but rose quartz is the mother of all love stones, perfect for heart healing and manifesting all kinds of love. It's considered the universal stone of peace and love, love for self, others, and all of creation. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra, reawakens trust, and dissolves negative energies. The affirmation is, I am worthy of love and I am open to giving and receiving with ease. It's like spirit had to sneak in that message of the unlimited prosperity card that we usually get, of the having your channels open for giving and receiving. It's like it had to sneak that in. I am worthy of love and open to giving and receiving with ease. I feel like there is this need for, I'm filming this way in advance, so I don't know what's going on in the world right now, but it seems like there is this need for uh, peace, of settling differences, of loving yourself and your fellow humans as well. We have a root chakra card. Inner well. Tap into your well of strength and draw from your inner reservoir of divine power. You have everything that you need within you, awaiting your remembrance, exploration, excavation, and ultimately your mastery. Confidently claim your unique powers and gifts in this world and ground into the truth that you are held, supported, and kept safe in the arms of a loving universe. The crystal they recommend is onyx. I'm assuming that's black onyx, which is very, very much like kind of the energy of obsidian or black tourmaline. The herb is dandelion, which we often use the root of the dandelion, so it's very root chakra grounding and supporting energy. I feel like, at least within this community, that we have gone through such big transformations this year individually and as a community, like coming together. And I think that we have been able to support each other, support each other while we find this inner reservoir that we have within ourselves, while we find and figure out and explore the gifts that we have to share and the purpose that we came here to do. And I think like all of these cards together really speak to that community. Just like the wolf pack, I think a lot of us have like when we think about wolves, we think of the lone wolf and isolation. But like this card speaks to, it's like I think we all felt like lone wolves within our individual lives, and we have managed to create this online community no matter what part of the world we're all in. And I think that the time that we've spent in Scorpio has helped us to like integrate all of the transformation that we have gone through this year. And I mean, like this entire year, not just the eclipse and not just the Scorpio new moon or whatever. I think that like Hallovember has given us this, I don't know, like place, space to truly kind of step into like who we are, what we came to be. I know it's been difficult. I know it's been difficult for like myself. I know it's been difficult for a lot of us in the community, but I really see all of you like stepping into your authentic self. And it's just really beautiful. And I'm so glad that we are able to support each other on this path. So um, I hope that you had a wonderful full moon last week. I hope that you're ready to have this new moon prep week of just getting ready and preparing for, gosh, stepping into the end of the year. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Remember to take care of your heart and to remember to be kind to yourself as well as your fellow humans. Thanks for hanging out with me again. I can't wait to see you on the other side of the looking glass again sometime soon. And it really, oh, did I not? Oh my gosh, I didn't put the dang things in yet. Ugh, I didn't put the void of course times in yet. What are we talking about? I don't know. We're talking about the moon. Okay, the moon's in Cancer. I think I was, okay, and then I did the void of course times. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Why do I do that to myself? Put in my time zone. That Virgo transition, mutable sign.